So now we want to actually set up some routes to pages that are only available to users who are logged in. And that's really simple to do. First of all, what I'm going to do is create a handler, a new handler, and I'm going to call it func, and it'll have the receiver of repository as usual. And I'm going to call it admin dashboard. And it's a handler, so we give it the standard parameters. And all that's going to do right now is show a simple template, okay? And the template doesn't exist, but we'll create it in a moment. It's going to be a really simple template for now, just to make sure that things work as expected. So let's render the template. And the template is going to require the response writer, the pointer to the request, and we'll call it admin dashboard.page.tmpl. And we'll give it an empty models template data. Okay, so that is our first step. Now let's go create a template. So in my templates folder, I'm going to create a really simple template, a new file, and I will call this admin dashboard.page.tmpl, and there it is. And all I'm going to say in this is this page is secure, and we'll make a real template, a real dashboard template and dashboard admin pages in the next lecture or two. So let's save that. Now let's go back to our roots, and here's the part where we protect our roots. What I'm going to do is create, using mux, something that's built into the router that we're using in this package, and it's called mux.root. And it requires a pattern. I'm going to give it a pattern of /admin. Anything that starts with /admin will be handled by this particular function, the route function on the mux router. And inside of that, or the second parameter, is itself going to be a function, an anonymous function that takes mux, which is of type chi.router, as a parameter. And the body of that function will be things that I want to do, routes that I want to match. So the first thing I'm going to do, before I actually add any routes to this, is we're going to use this middleware. And if you remember, let's open up our middleware file. We created this one called auth. And all auth does is to make sure that the user is authenticated. Okay, so we're going to use that middleware in this route. And this middleware will only apply to things that are inside this mux.route function. So let's use the middleware, mux.use auth. And now we'll create a new route. And let's do it as a GET request, mux.get. And the pattern is going to have /admin prepended to it. So what I want to add here is a route to dashboard, which will actually be a route to /admin/dashboard. And that's going to use a handler. So handlers.repo, and we'll use .repo, and we'll use the dashboard one we just created, which I believe I called admin dashboard. I did. Okay, so we've created this route now. So let's try it out. Let's stop our application if it's running. It is, and run it. And first of all, we'll go to our application, make sure we're not logged in. We're not, and let's try going to /admin/dashboard. And it takes me to the login page, exactly as it should. So let's log in. admin@admin.com, password, log in. And now let's try going to that route again, admin dashboard. And it shows me that secure page. So now we have a means of ensuring that certain routes in our application are only available to authenticated users. And what we need to do next is to actually build a backend that allows the property owner to look at reservations, to cancel them, to change them, whatever it may be. And we'll do that in the next section of the course.